We're tired, we just want to go to sleep, but our minds are racing. Well, now researchers say there may be a fix to help you turn off your thoughts. All you have to do is make a to-do list. The Fox Medical Team's Beth Galvin explains how it works.
Sometimes it can be really hard to turn off your brain when it's time to go to sleep, but researchers at Baylor University say the answer to that may actually be pretty simple. Make a to-do list about 5 minutes before you go to bed. Ever feel like your life is just one long to-do list? Emory Healthcare internist Dr. Sharon Burquest sometimes does.
I think we all have this hidden fear that we're going to drop the ball somehow. And I think we tend to just keep those to-do lists going in our heads and going in our heads out of this fear that we're just going to forget something.
She says about 40% of her patients either have trouble falling or staying asleep or both. And if that's your problem, a new Baylor University study shows a pre-bedtime to-do list might do the trick.
When you write something down, you know that you have it written. I think the brain can not feel that it has to keep it all just circulating and circulating. So it's easier to let go knowing that you kind of have this external hard drive that you're attaching to your brain.
In the Baylor study, 57 volunteers were split into 2 groups. And before bedtime, one group made a to-do list of things to do the next day. The other wrote out a list of tasks already completed. The to-do list people fell asleep faster. But why?
The idea is that if you can just take ideas that are just ruminating in your head, put them on paper, it lets your mind go to rest. You can put it aside, pick it up the next day.
But don't pull out your phone and type up your pre-sleep to-do list. Burquest says use good old-fashioned pen and paper.
Because you shouldn't have your cell phone in the bedroom at all, let alone having it near your bed where it's accessible, because once you get it out, you'll want to check email.
Which will remind you of all the other things you have to do. And the students in the study stayed overnight in a sleep lab where researchers measured their brain activity. They all went to bed at the same time, 10:30 p.m., and they had to have lights out, no gadgets, no homework, no reading. And those that made that to-do list slept better than those who wrote down the things they'd already done. For the Fox Medical Team, I'm Beth Galvin.